Folks, gobble, gobble, gobble. It is Thanksgiving Eve. Thank you for joining us here on Trainwreck today. We got a lot to get into. Sabres back in action tonight. Bills with a huge weekend on tap, and KC going into Dallas tomorrow. We've got pop culture to catch up on, wrestling, entertainment, and more. Let's go.
We all need a place where we can be ourselves, somewhere you can leave all your worries on the shelf, and whether you win or lose, you can count on me, and I can count on you. You know the train never stops. This train never stops. You know the train never stops. This train never stops. You know the train never stops. This train never stops. You know the train never stops. You know the train never stops.
Folks, welcome on in this November 26th, Turkey Eve. We got the Sabres in action tonight. We got sports already underway, and we've got a long weekend ahead, so let's get into it. We got Slick Al on my left, joined by Carson Gates. Gatesy in the studio for this 35th episode of Trainwreck today, I believe. And of course, as always, especially in the festive holiday spirit, Is that Glasses Don?
Sunglasses boy.
Sunglasses boy Don. Welcome in, everybody. And we have breaking news right off the jump. Bills obviously signed Brandon Cooks. What was it? Just about 24 hours ago now?
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, there. Elijah Moore, did you see the Instagram post?
I did not.
He put an Instagram post. Like, all I can emanate is that it's like, I've always been doubted, like time to like lock in or like something like that. And people thought to lock in. And people thought it was because his role might be diminishing.
Now it's time to lock in.
Well, listen, again, I'm not hating on Elijah Moore. Obviously, we wish the signing could have gone a little bit better. He made a couple plays as a Buffalo Bill, a big play against KC in the second half of that game. Scored a touchdown against the Jets, his former team. But yeah, ultimately did not work out as intended. And a pretty big, there you go. So see, what was it?
New,
Ben counted out. It's none new. 1 foot in front of the other.
Time will tell.
Did I reflect what this Instagram post was saying?
Yeah, it's almost like more mysterious than you made it out to be.
That's what
time will tell. What I don't know.
Because
we shall see. I guess
when he posted it, it was like time will tell if my role is diminished. Time has told.
Oh, so that was
before. I thought
you meant that was after he got released.
Now again, he may have known he was released last night.
That's
very possible. It's very possible.
Yeah.
But again, it just looks crazy in the scheme of things and everything. A lot can happen in 24 hours in the NFL, Slick.
Indeed. Brandon Cooks onto the roster now. Elijah Moore gone. What do we think about the signing? Too much? Too good? Too bad? Or just right? I think this is not a needle mover. We obviously need the help. It's good. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. I'm not moved by it.
Yeah, I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Whatever we can get.
I do think it was something had to change. And the office, our guy, Sunglasses Bean, he put the glasses on. Speaking of which, another sunglass boy, don't count us out. He put the glasses on and was like, I gotta do something. Gotta do something. A lot of people are loving it. I think most people are like, we'll see. That's kind of where I am.
I mean, people are
cautiously optimistic.
People were starving for something on the offensive side of the ball, and this was basically as good as you could do. I think anyone saying like home run signing is like clearly missing the message. This is a seeing eye single. This might get you through. This might help against coverage. If you're looking to spread the field, which is what they did against the Bucs, send guys deep. Brandon Cooks is a great guy to send deep and to open up the field. So it'll be very interesting to see how he's right there. I do have a nervous feeling that he's going to be called upon to make one big play as a Buffalo Bill. And it's just tough when you get these guys late in the season because, like, how do I emotionally deal with that if he doesn't, make play? If a Shakir was to have something, and I'm knocking on wood here, he's only clutch. But I would be like, Shakir's my guy. I stick by my guy. He's made all these plays. If Brandon Cooks comes in and messes up in a big spot, it's going to be pretty emotional, Slick.
It's not going to be the first impression, but those early impressions often are what leads to your concept of the person. And yeah, I feel the same way, Maniac. I immediately can see right now a 3rd and long or 4th and long situation where we're going to scheme Brandon Cooks as the only one open, and the ball is going to end up in his vicinity via Josh Allen. It's whether he comes down with it or not that we're going to find out.
Hopefully not a Trent Sherfield situation. Any other final thoughts on the Elijah Moore or the Brandon Cooks of it all?
Yeah, I'm kind of worried. What are we going to do? Half our play calls are, end arounds for 1 yard. But what are we going to do without that in the playbook?
Get ready to learn end arounds.
That's what I was going to say. If you're sick of the wide receiver screen, this guy, with the speed and size, and if you see his route tree, I got some bad news for you. You're about to get some more wide receiver screens.
Yeah, I hope that Brady gets away. The best way to open up the wide receiver screen is to send people downfield. Like, absolutely. Like I don't know why. It's like this offense loves the idea of let's try to get 4 to 6 yards on every play. Yeah. Instead of let's just get a 30 gasher, have a bad play or two, and then get another 15
love to get 4 to 6 on every play, and then if James Cook just happens to bounce out for 60 more on top of that 4, then it's even better. But speaking of the bubble screen, wide receiver, Don, it's like, yeah, we got more wide receiver screens coming in, but you dropped one wide receiver that you were scheming to screen just to pick up another.
Yeah, well, they must have seen something, but I don't know. I know I'm kind of making fun at it, but maybe they see something that where they're like, if we have Shakir and him on opposite sides, which way are we coming from? Which way are we going? I don't know. But I was talking about his route tree. I did like seeing that he runs a lot of outs too. So like that's something we need. Like, as we have these long developing crossers Brady's been known for. I having a guy that can run a quick 5-10 yard out. That's good.
We do definitely,
if I want to spin it positively,
definitely need to be able to target the sideline in those late game 4th and 3rd down situations in which you're saying might come down to Brandon Cooks getting a ball.
The only thing from all this rhetoric, but when I put a button on it, is I do not see him being in the bubble screen game. I do not think you got rid of a bubble screen guy in Elijah Moore to use Brandon Cooks on bubble screens. I think Brandon Cooks is a downfield guy to maybe open it up more for your quick tight end slip screens or, again, eventual Shakir screen. But we need to go downfield, and that's just the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Speaking of people saying so, see the front page of the Olean newspaper today?
Did not. I don't get that.
Our
newspaper,
guy,
actually.
Ryan Talbot, front page news for being in the Hallmark movie, his role.
What?
He shot 9 to 12. What a spot for our guy.
He was in the movie?
Yes, you
He's
didn't
a
notice
star.
that there? What were you doing in the theater
Maybe
in
I
that
was
first scene?
maybe I was in the bathroom. Oh,
You
was the
didn't
first
notice
scene?
Perino and Talbot whizzing around Barbill?
Oh, no. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, Talbot was at the bar, actually.
Now, aren't Talbot and Perino supposed to be unbiased reporters, though?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. Load up the IMDb. We got some credits coming in.
Yeah. I don't remember. He was just at the bar.
Where they? Did you guys read did they roll credits? Were they on the credit roll? All these folks.
Probably at
Apparently, our guy who was there has no clue what
Someone sent us this. I
mean, you watched it too.
I'm gonna expose myself. I haven't
But
watched
was
the
it
film.
just
I wasn't in a
Wasn't
theater
it
with
just
full people waiting around.
We were all up and clapping, and they were talking on the mic right away when the credits were rolling.
Yeah, gotcha. So the credits were rolling, but you didn't see it.
I think they shut it off pretty quick.
Yeah,
Was he not just standing at the bar and he's got a
Massive
freaking
scene,
article?
dude. No, this is
makes the movie.
You were in it as long as he was.
No.
Close.
Where's my front page article?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm vouching for.
No, I don't have one because I didn't have his
What's
monstrous
going on in
role.
Olean? I don't know.
Yeah, well, no.
Olean, great spot. I love
Probably
playing
not-
music there.
but
Pretty
it's-
cool. Pretty happening town. Cattaraugus County, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bang.
I am a fan of Cattaraugus County, but
Yeah.
it's not too much going on there.
We didn't
From
talk
Page.
about we didn't
just
talk
lost that
much
demo.
about the movie. I do want to say this. I'm going to look to my camera right now. Bills fans that I haven't seen the movie. I'll wear that. I haven't seen it yet. I just want to shout out everyone that was able to stomach watching that movie 2 days after that Texans loss. Y'all are some real ones because I couldn't do it. So I'm gonna need to be in bright, cheerful holiday winning spirits before I put that flick on.
Yeah, I mean, no need to rush that movie, I'd say, after that Houston game. For certain, but there's a rush to get into this weekend. We've got Thanksgiving football. We've got all kinds of stuff. We have the Monday Night Football recap. Are we really getting into this with Meow Mix?
I threw it on there after the game. At times passed, and I mean, it was a snoozer. I think that's all that needs to be
Brock
said.
Purdy, I was like, what the hell?
He
is
tried
that?
throwing the game, but
Yeah,
you
he
know.
really did. I mean, the FBI is going to be after Brock Purdy next because that was close. At least they still covered and won, though. That's the incredible part.
Yeah.
I flabbergasted that you were ever even thinking of being on Meow Mix for that game, Don.
Well, I was tempted, but I didn't, and I trusted in my guys. You know, if we want to pull back the curtain of the conversation we had, I said I was tempted, but we need to get on the same page and not be fading each other in lunchtime locks. And we had a huge weekend because of that. With Saturday riding together into Monday, we're all on the same page. I'm loving it. The energy's good. We need more squad rides.
It's good going into Thanksgiving. Speaking of the squad rides, I felt bad for Baby Gosha.
What is that?
Because Christian McCaffrey got the first 8 snaps
It was insane.
of this football game, and they marched all the way downfield just for Brock Purdy to throw what I want to call a 50-50 ball to Jennings in double coverage to bounce off of a sandwich tackle and walk into the end zone. I was sick to my stomach, actually.
Hit the 15-1 last week.
Yeah.
but then just missed the what was that? That would have been like a 6-1 or a 5-1.
Yep. I think that was
that.
probably the only leg.
Yeah, that was the only one that missed. Ghost is high and hot. Listen, Polly Market, she's been riding the predictions market, so we'll see if she can keep nailing some winners there. But yeah, we've got no shortage of action. We've got Sabres action tonight. We got NFL all day tomorrow, college football on Friday. Let's start with the Sabres of it all. Gatesy, no strangers. You know this building. The Penguins, your old friend Sidney Crosby. What's going to be in the match? What are you looking at?
They are boys.
They are boys.
Look at my Twitter header.
Can you get
best
him
friends.
on the show Friday?
Yeah,
what happens?
I'll text him. We'll get him
Thank
on
you.
just for that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, this Penguins team is interesting. They're obviously older. They have their big stars. They started off the year hot. They were one of the top teams in the NHL. This past month, though, it has gone downhill quick. I think they only have two wins in the month of November. It's been a rough outing for them. So you have a Sabres team that's won 4 out of their last 5, a Penguins team that's kind of struggling. This is kind of a gateway game for the Sabres where they can get above 500 and get 2 points closer to a hypothetical wild card spot.
What's the spread tonight? Or line? What's the line?
We're even money.
Yeah, Sabres are plus 100.
I think it, when I checked early this morning, I thought it was minus 105, and now it's up to plus 102. And in the market I'm looking at, which is always Poly Market. So yeah, it's trending the wrong way, but what do they know? What do they know?
Is there sharp money coming in on Pittsburgh?
I think it's a hook and switch. I think they're trying to trick people into going on Pittsburgh.
Well, let's face it, you're betting Crosby
been...
and Co at home against the Sabres.
Yeah,
anyone who's had a brain for the last 10 years, you're like, I'm taking this. I'm taking the Penguins.
Not even sharp. It's just probably public money.
Yeah, for sure. So interesting to see there. Gatesy, we have been getting healthy. We got UPL in net. He's kind of, we were talking about, he's kind of claimed the net. Everyone probably, and again, the thing that drives me nuts is if he has a good game tonight, there'll inevitably be the trade him or something. I get it. But what do you think of what he's done after a rocky start? And how about this lineup kind of getting back to form?
Yeah, I mean, the past couple of games for him have been awesome to see. We all remember his first game back against Toronto where he kind of blew that third period and it was ugly. The Sabres kind of put all their eggs in the Colton Alex Lyon basket for a while. And then UPL kind of slowly started finding his way, and he's taken over the net the past couple of games. And it seems like what we've seen from Lindy Ruff this season is they're going to ride that hot goaltender. They have that in UPL right now. Last game, he stopped 29 of 30 en route to a win. He made some big saves in the blowout win against the Blackhawks. So I think tonight you're going to kind of hopefully see a similar thing where if he can get this or kind of keep rolling from here on out, if the Sabres win tonight, Maniac, I can't imagine how this crowd is going to be on Friday with beer sabers, with goat heads, Black Friday game at 4:00. That, atmosphere in the KeyBank Center is going to be incredible.
Yeah, I mean, listen to it. Thanksgiving Eve and this weekend is always typically a great environment. Last year at this time, I don't want to say it out loud, we were in a playoff spot, and a lot of people were feeling good. They were talking about it. That just shows how meaningless being in a playoff spot at Thanksgiving is. Don't talk to me until March 1. That is all I'm going to say on this regard. Obviously, it's good to be close. It's good to be getting points, everything like that.
I'm going to strap him down and pour Kool-Aid all over his face if he keeps this up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I need to be kept in this way because you never know when a Calgary Flames is going to walk into the KeyBank Center and just start dominating. That's why we have to be like that. So it's an unfortunate truth. The unfortunate truth is also the college football playoff predictions are out. People aren't happy, it seems.
They're never happy, but I mean, things got shaken up a little bit. I think Miami's now on the bubble. They're now out. Let's see what the updated one. It was released 16 hours ago. So we got. I don't want to use someone else's graphic. Yeah. So Miami's still in. We still got Georgia, Ohio State, Texas A&M, and Indiana taking the buys with Ohio State 1, Indiana 2. A lot of people are still sleeping on Indiana. I like them a lot. I think the biggest surprise we talked about last game is still Notre Dame being ranked above Miami, even though they lost to Miami. That's pissing a lot of people off. And then the Mean Green, Tulane sneaking in at 12. Really, really bad week for my Yellow Jackets. We're trying to sneak into that 12 spot. We're trying to win the ACC. We were like plus 160. That is now up to that's now we've been bounced. We've been bounced to like we've dropped that loss put us at
Shout
now
out
plus 10,000.
Really tough
Yeah.
week too. Rivalry.
Yeah,
week
we
against Georgia.
we were a favorite. Now it looks like SMU is going to take it, and I'll wear that. How much of difference of a week? Georgia Tech goes from plus 160 to plus 10,000.
I would have loved to know
after that loss.
Would have loved to know an SMU's odds on the ACC.
Plus 160 to plus 10. It's plus 10,000, not even 1,000.
Yeah.
So it's 100 to 1.
Yeah.
Went from 1.6 to 1 to 100 to 1.
Yeah, they went from being ranked 14th to 23rd.
Yeah.
So, and the committee really smacked them across the face for and as they should. They lost to they didn't just lose to a Pittsburgh team, they got spanked by a
Almost came
Pittsburgh
back.
team.
H2P.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, and then
They almost came up, but then they didn't. So yeah, for sure. They allowed like a 70
So,
yard Pittsburgh run.
I was very cocky last week. You said SMU is going to win it. I think you're just a lot smarter than me.
No,
And
no.
I think-
This is a case
I
where
think-
it's like
I
I don't
think-
want to be right. I didn't want to be right
I
in
think
this case.
they're like SMU's definitely going to win it. Everyone buy your minus 112 tickets right now. There's no way in hell Virginia or Miami can win it. So yeah, Maniac's smarter than me. I'm an idiot, and
First
that's
time
what-
for everything,
yeah.
for certain. But yeah, it'll be a very big weekend for these college football playoff spots. Last year, we saw OSU go from a bye team to basically like 10th or 8th or 9th or something in there. And then obviously that started their run. A lot to watch out for this weekend. Speaking of this weekend, a lot to look out for in the college sphere. College basketball. We got our UB Bulls 6-0 for the first time since the Nate Oates era against Bucknell.
rolling.
Buck. Knock if you buck.
No, if you book right.
Interesting. I don't know what to make of the Bulls still. They beat VMI by 7 on Monday. VMI is losing by 40 to Bowling Green right now. So I'm just trying to piece it together. We know it's tough in the beginning of the year. I mean, again, it's a long year ahead. Winning is all you can do, and that's what UB's done.
Their game starts at 1:30.
1:30,
right
yep.
after the show.
Spread 6.
Minus 4.5 for Buffalo.
Yeah.
Minus 190 money line. 146 over under. I think the over is the play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people are jacked up for the holiday. People are going to be partying. Students are going to be flooding the arena.
Jacking up threes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Fair
but
enough.
we got to catch a game.
Who are we hosting?
Yeah.
Bucknell.
Oh, that's right.
No, we're at Bucknell. Sorry.
Bucknell.
Yeah, we're at Bucknell.
This
so.
is or is this a neutral site? I think it's
Yeah,
just
neutral.
Oh, yeah,
Neutral.
that's true. Hold up.
Tournament.
Let's.
Yeah, probably neutral.
Also, you'd be getting
It's on ESPN
AP
Plus,
vote.
so we might have to throw this on right after.
A lot of great games going
they're
on
big
at this
mad in
time of year.
Olean right now. They won't admit it. They're big mad in Olean.
Big man, you were getting hate tweets.
Oh
The
yeah,
thing
wow.
is-
Oh yeah, this is in one of those. Is this part of that tournament in Florida?
yeah,
Could be.
probably.
There's a bunch.
Suncoast Credit Union Arena at
UB's
Fort
in
Myers.
UB Women is in Puerto Rico. They got it made right now.
Must be nice.
Yeah, must be nice. But yeah, we were just on. So the SB unfurled of it all. I mean, they were big mad. Like the thing is,
It's a
why don't
Fort
people
Myers
just admit
tip-off.
when they're big mad? Like I would be big mad if John Walrow got like a Nobel Peace Prize like nomination. Like I would admit that I'm mad.
Yeah.
Why can't SB Unfurled just admit that they're mad that UB, whether they deserve it or not, got an AP Top 25 vote?
It's just something so crazy to even be mad about.
Like saying you're not mad and replying all the time that you're not mad, kind of, and still tweeting about it days later,
Yeah.
kind of indicates that it's moving your emotional scale.
I think like no one blinked an eye, even in the UB sphere at that vote. They were just like, oh, that's funny. Like, and this guy's out here.
They weren't fist pumping and like pouring water on each other.
This account's preaching that like if that happened to SB back in their run, like they would think it's stupid and would be in an outcry against it. Like, dude, no one cares. I think also this guy that voted UB, didn't it get revealed that he's like voting?
He's picking one mid-major every week
single
that nobody
so
recognizes.
why the hell are you in an uproar?
Why the hell
good.
does this guy have a vote is also the question.
That's a great question.
For
It's
sure.
kind of like how Stephen A. has a finals MVP vote.
I just realized the Buck now are the Bison.
Oh, yeah.
So we got the Bulls versus the Bison. Some bad blood.
I hate to go against
It's
the
like
Bison.
fighting your brother. Also, so it's part of the Fort Myers tip-off. They're in the Palms division with Bowling Green, Bucknell, UB, and VMI. Beach division, you got some heavy hitters. You got UNC, Michigan State, St. Bonaventure, and East Carolina.
Yeah, UNC laying
Pirates.
the smackdown on SB last night too.
Well, it was a close game until the end.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, they held their own. First loss of the year for SB, I believe. So another thing for them to be up in arms about
And
now.
shout out Insta Chat. We got people asking, when do we play the crash out line? Well, it'll be
stick around.
Yeah, stick around. It's towards the end of the show.
Yeah,
So-
we're not messing around with that crash out line. I guess there's some cause for concern over there. Speaking of cause for concern, NBA, your Wembanyama MVP is dead.
It's dead. Dead in the water.
It was up to 30% like a weekend, and now it's already dead.
Yeah.
Nobody does drama like the NBA. It's true. Micah had it knocked.
It's crazy. I mean, from the span of going into the season 12-1, and then at halftime of your very first game being 4-1, and now just any hope for MVP odds is dead for Wembanyama. But still some great basketball being played in the group play as well. That's still going on. Your Pistons look like the best team in the NBA.
And where are they today?
Boston?
In Boston for an early 5 o'clock game.
Oh.
This is, if you could get anything to get these Pistons off of their sweet spot, this would be it, Slick.
I got
I don't
some
know,
bad
what's
news, though.
Oh, what's the spread? What's
They're
the bet?
favored by 3.
The Celtics are, or the Pistons?
Pistons.
I
Yeah,
mean, that doesn't surprise me. I was going to
That's-
say
I think
that one of the Pistons favored by.
They've won 13 in a row.
I was
I
going
think-
to say they should be favored by 5.5.
That's
maybe
what I mean.
6.
Like, I think it's.
Yeah, it is a little.
I think
sketchy.
it might be fade time.
Yeah. 13 in a row.
Sorry,
Got to come to an end at some point. Oh
Pistons.
my God.
Could be fade o'clock.
That's definitely fade o'clock right there.
No,
Bad
nobody
omen.
saw it. I was
Speaking
I
of,
was
speaking
on
of
camera.
money, I need to call this out because
Okay.
something just came across my desk
Oh, no.
right now. So history made DraftKings Casino.
Oh, I saw this.
DraftKings player in Michigan won $22.4 million on a 20-cent wager.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, I just pulled it up.
Yeah, I saw this. I just to me, I just felt like I'd be giving free promo to DraftKings, honestly. But
Listen, you win $22 million on a
mean,
sports bet with
that's-
less than $1. I'll feature it.
Yeah, that's great. It's in the casino. It wasn't like a sick parlay,
Oh.
but yeah. So
20-cent slot play, I didn't know could equate to double-digit millions. But here
I
we
mean,
are.
that's right before the holidays. If his family knows that, they're all expecting new cars.
Thanksgiving at his house.
Yeah, some good gifts on the way.
Or hers.
I just hey, we can all dream to be as lucky.
This is why you got to be careful with your family's degens because you never know when someone's going to hit a 20 cent for $22 million. Don't be snide when they're in their
Like,
app,
oh, you're gambling again?
Yeah. Like, tell me what
you
that buys your house. Oh, well, guess what, Uncle Larry? You're not welcome in the guest wing.
Oh no, you have to borrow money again? Oh no, the sharks are after you. You've lost the house. Yeah. No, it's keep on. It's like that meme where the guy is mining for diamonds and he turns back too soon.
Yes, we were just talking about it.
Yep.
Gotta keep mining. Shout out. You know who. With that said, mining, wrestling. Wrestling with Emotion today. Got Thanksgiving Eve edition. War Game Saturday, and Cena believes in Joe Hendry. What a big sign-off.
Pretty crazy. I was watching NXT last night, which is also pretty crazy. Not a lot on last night.
Yep.
I think he had one NBA game, couple NHL. So I tuned into NXT. And to my surprise, John Cena on his farewell tour makes a video jumbotron appearance to select
Took a page
the
out of the Final Bosses
participants
book.
for sure, right on the road to WrestleMania to face Cena. A nice little throwback and a piece of homage. But he appears to announce the participants for the Iron Classic Challenge, whatever they call it in NXT, this new tournament kind of concept.
Yeah.
And one of the participants, Joe Hendry, not only does he announce him for it, he says at the end, Gatesy, I believe in Joe Hendry. Who does have an open spot in his tournament coming down the line? One John Cena to be the replacement for Sheamus. Could it be? He said his name.
He did say his name. Did he appear?
He appeared that night.
Okay.
But
Appeared. He said his name, but
so, did he appear? We need a confirmation.
I thought that was like the golden rule, is that if you say his name, he does have to appear.
Well, technically, Cena was on the board.
So now but it doesn't matter. He should have like popped out of the board. They were in a backstage segment. He came out of a fridge.
Yeah,
that happened.
Yeah, he's done a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
backstage.
so like I'm saying, like the fact that he wouldn't show up when Cena of all people.
I don't know. I'm just saying that. So imagine Michael Cole, like right before this empty slot in Cena's tournament. Cena did recently pay homage to Joe Hendry. Bam, there you go.
Is it even paying homage if you say you like believe in someone?
He believes in him. Bam, there you go. Joe Hendry appears in that open slot. Could be. Just saying.
Very fair. Very fair. A lot to look forward to this weekend. War Games. Kind of a lackluster like Q2, Q3, and Q4. We went to SummerSlam. We went to Raw. Raw after Elimination Chamber was great.
I think everything's been lackluster up until this War Games. This War Games definitely is delivering with the lineup. I don't know how you feel. It's a solid lineup. Probably the best War Games lineup they've had.
It is. The only thing, if I'm going to be hypercritical, because I've been reading the sheets, the original women's side kind of started as Rhea and Io against the Kabuki Warriors, if I recall correctly. Like that was the original view. Now it's been kind of transformed into Becky versus AJ.
Yeah.
I know that they align on all these things, but do you think that's fair, or do you think that makes sense because they kind of just need the two figureheads?
They've definitely taken the center stage, and it might make sense because they're still incorporating Rio and Asuka and the Kabuki Warriors as part of that match. But I mean, when you have a returning AJ Lee who's had, one match so far since being back in the WWE, and then Becky Lynch, who's saying she's the best women's wrestler of all time. Not just her saying it, Sports Illustrated saying it, ESPN is saying it. So when you have two women like that, I think they have to be the face of that match. What you can still put Rhea and Asuka, Kabuki Warriors to the side. When they're not off to the side, they're still inside the cage, Gatsy.
100%. Did you guys see the ESPN's like top 30 under 30 for wrestling figures right now?
No, I did not.
Oh, do you have any guess on who number one could be from ESPN?
It's men and women?
Yeah, combined.
Cody Rhodes.
Mariah Monroe.
Dominic Mysterio, number one. Kyle Fletcher, number two.
I don't hate that.
Oh, wait, I said Cody Rhodes.
I mean, that makes sense because they're also applying like the sports lineage of it. If you factor in that he is Rey Mysterio's son, he probably is like the top prospect.
Rhea was 4.
I was going to say Rhea's probably like 29 though.
If you look back to like the 2021 shows when he was kind of making his like WWE, he was nowhere near ready.
No,
he definitely wasn't ready. He was just being carried by like Edge, Ray, and like all this stuff. And now it's like he can carry segments himself. So there's been some nice development, and I'm sure there's a lot of excitement. I'm sure.
I thought that was
ESPN.
Yeah, and the fact that they're doing a list when they're like WWE
and AEW got the 2 spot.
Pretty sure. Yeah,
that's even more mysterious.
In the graphic they posted, there's only WWE faces, but. Yeah.
Big spot for Mysterio on Saturday. Are actually challenging Cena for his Intercontinental Championship.
Get it back?
Yeah. So,
gotta get it back.
Kind of a ranking.
You think Cena wins? I think Dominic Mysterio wins via Edge nonsense. Cope.
I think Mysterio wins.
Whoa.
I'm not convinced Edge is coming back, but there will definitely be nonsense. That's how Dominic wins.
How are you going to do that story then if you don't have Edge nonsense?
There will be someone else or something that Dominic plays ref bump.
JD
something.
McDonough?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I don't think it's Edge.
Okay. But listen, everyone's looking for an Edge tomorrow. Thanksgiving, we're going to have to deal with family. Hopefully everyone's made their trips to their local spots, so they're ready for the Cousins walk on Thursday. But as we're talking about things, turkey overrated? I think no. Turkey is the GOAT. It's the most. Turkey's outstanding.
It's so overrated.
I'm team overrated.
It's such it's so bland of a meat. There's no flavor to it. Imagine chicken and you make it more bland, and then on top of that, like gravy saves the turkey. Think about if there was no gravy.
Imagine a wing with no sauce.
Eating dry white meat. What's up?
Wing no sauce. The same concept.
Same
I was gonna
thing.
say, sounds like
I,
such
So you need the gravy.
I will eat a chicken wing no sauce.
that didn't even
still
make
still
sense.
great. Still great.
Oh, that hit direct.
Deep fried in
That
oil.
makes sense.
I think you guys
anytime
are
you gotta
snobs.
cover
I think you guys
something-
are snobs.
Anytime you got
Snobs about what?
listen, let's get one
Like,
thing
oh,
straight.
we need elaborate meat. You wouldn't even know a turkey if it smacked you in the head.
All I'm
Because
Don
saying,
at least he's like, I'm a connoisseur
don't eat it.
of
It's
cuisine.
Thanksgiving
Don's like,
is
I like
about
to use
the
some tactics.
sides.
It stinks.
Thanksgiving is about the sides. I'll die. I know it's Turkey
is
Day.
about the sides.
It is about the sides. They are the stars of the show.
Give me your power ranking
Turkey
on the
is
sides.
just a fucking diva. Turkey is such a diva. It's crazy.
Turkey is so much better than ham.
That's just not true.
Fact.
Ham's like
See,
juicy
this is
and
flavorful. This is
Turkey
tough
the
territory
opposite
for
of
me
those
because I
things.
don't like
There's
either.
no juice.
Oh, wow.
There's no flavor. Like what are we
I
even
love
trying to do
turkey.
here? You got to put all the stuff. You got to
You
stuff.
ever had a good turkey
you
sandwich?
have to stuff the turkey just
Do you
to
eat
make
ham
it
sandwiches
good.
all the time?
Yeah,
You do? Okay, well, you're an idiot.
bro. You never had a ham sandwich
Yeah.
from Wegmans?
Oh,
Are you
no.
serious? Ham sub?
Your taste buds
Bro,
are
that's
lack
disgusting.
lack
Turkey?
intelligence.
You got to put stuff in the turkey just to make it taste good.
I never stuff the turkey.
What?
I eat the turkey
That's
straight
just-
bird.
that's
Straight bird,
sick.
yeah.
Straight bird.
Straight bird.
That's sick.
Maybe a little
There's
gravy.
no way.
Don's
You don't
like-
even make the
Oh,
turkey.
yeah,
What are you
don't make
talking
shit.
Give me
about?
the power. Yeah, well, oh, do you?
Of course not.
Okay, so then why are you even talking
Well,
about
you're
it?
like, I don't
Well,
put shit
give me
in
the-
the
give me the
turkey because
power.
you don't make it.
What is going on? How is that a criticism? I say I don't stuff the turkey, and you go, you don't even make it. I go, well, yeah, I don't prefer it stuffed.
because you don't stuff it, so therefore you don't make it, therefore you don't stuff it. So it's a double entendre.
Okay, so what's
But
the,
Don
what,
knows
what are the
it's good,
power
that
rankings?
it's-
What are the top 5 sides, Don, for Thanksgiving?
All right.
And I'll tell you how many you get correct out of 5.
Okay, so everyone has a different dish, but here's what I'm going with. I'm going with the classic au gratin or scalloped potatoes.
Okay.
Cheesy potatoes all day. That's number 1 with the bullet. Number 2, I'm going with mashed potatoes. They're made well with garlic. It's incredible. If it's made right, you don't even need gravy.
Lumpy or whipped?
So I like whipped, but with the shreds of skin in it. It's delicious.
I don't mind
It's-
that. I do not like lumps in the turkey, or sorry, in the mashed potatoes. like I like them whipped.
Yeah. So right there, 2 potato ones right off the rip. I might have kind of backed myself into a corner with that. But number 3, we're going with stuffing. That's better than turkey for sure.
Easy.
Now you could say maybe the turkey had some flavor, but stuffing, bang, for sure. I'm gonna go after that. I'm gonna go back to the cheese world. Not everyone has this, but my family does mac and cheese, spiral mac and cheese to be specific. And then, well, oh man, I backed myself. So I would actually, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna put.
Oh no.
I'm gonna change
Oh.
it. I'm gonna take everything from 3 down and remove it because
What?
There's a
not
gap?
remove
There's a
it,
gap?
not remove it.
Can
Just
you
put
even
it
do
down.
that?
We're just gonna put
Move it
them
down.
down one space.
guess.
And coming in at number 3, we're gonna put veggie lasagna. So
Oh.
normally I hit that up instead of turkey. I'm all about the lasagna. Again, my family kind of does things differently. And then that's just the sides, desserts. That's a whole nother world. Desserts were in a whole nother land, you know. What do we got? What do we got, guys?
I'm trying to think of a 5th, but right off the top of my head, green beans, if done right, steamed, absolutely smack. The mashed
I like that.
potatoes are probably a 2 for me, solid 2. 3 would be the mac and cheese as well. Number 1 by far is the stuffing, and it's not
Okay.
even close.
100%.
Mashed
Oh.
potatoes solid 2, but stuffing is just way up there above the bar.
Does anyone like that weird canned cranberry?
I'm not the biggest cranberry guy, except for when you made that cocktail the other day.
Every Thanksgiving it's there on the table. I feel like there's only one person, and it's the person that made it.
Well,
That's
it's like
eating it.
it's like the cranberry sauce, right? Like, what do you put that on? Do you put that on your turkey?
No, because I'm not a psycho.
Just checking.
Yeah. So anyways, the turkey steals the show. That's what we
That
kind of
is
see.
not what we came to a
Consensus.
conclusion
So move on here on Trainwreck.
It's
today.
1-1.
All right.
Pre-turkey Eve
Well,
edition.
if we want a nice clean segue out, so we do have a little bit of a classic Sean McDermott update because he spoke with the media half an hour ago.
Oh, geez.
Classic update. There's a chance Dalton Kincaid could return Sunday at the Steelers.
Any Keon update?
All he said is that he didn't play against Tampa Bay because of discipline reasons. The only reason he didn't play in Houston was because of a short week and the Bills wanted to roll out the same players.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
So again,
that's bad.
That's not good.
That's like when you didn't invite a friend on a trip, and it's just like, oh, we did this trip like with this group the last time, and it all worked out. So like, if you actually thought that person could contribute to what you were gonna do, you'd be getting them in the trip. You'd be getting them in the vibes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like if LLL was making a parlay for tomorrow, which we are, and we just didn't include one guy that's ice cold and wasn't with us last year, which we might have to do. We might have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
No, no comment.
Clock going out there. We crash out line. Speaking of crashing out, we got something there.
We do. We had a caller. Now he's just been stewing in the loss. He hasn't had any way to get it out. He's been commenting a lot. So yeah, let's just listen to it.
Hey, Trainwreck, it's Greg Head. Love what you guys are doing. Long time listener, first time calling in. Sorry for the background noise over here. I'm in a steam room at one of them Hollywood fitnesses. But thank God you guys opened up the crash out line. The WGR guys, they're not even picking up their phones. So, thank you guys for opening this up. I've been holding in the Texans game for days now. Can't talk to my wife about it. Can't talk to anybody. I mean, I got to say, when Josh Allen smashed his helmet on the sideline and said, "What are we doing here?" That was a microcosm of the whole season. I mean, what are we doing here, Joe Brady? You might as well call your offense the death and taxes offense, because everybody sees it coming. I mean, I'm a freaking fan sitting on my lazy boy drinking a John Labatt's Blue with saltines, and I can see this thing coming. Okay, I know everyone knows what you're doing on first down. Least predictable guy. And then Tweedledee, Tweedledum, you got the other side of the ball, Bobby Babbage. Is Bobby Babbage a summer intern? Like, does he know where the bathroom is at One Bill's Drive? Because dude has no clue what he's doing. And his shorts are too big. McDermott's pulling him up, tightening his belt. Come on, guy. He's taking over the play calling. He's going, "Hey, Squirt, move over. I got this. You don't know what you're doing. I got to step in." I mean, come on. This is the NFL. You guys are professionals. Come on. Then you got McDermott. Is McDermott getting his house remodeled this season? Because the dude is just out to lunch. He could care less about what Babbage and Brady are doing. I hope those marble countertops are worth it, McDermott, because you got the MVP of the league, another season wasted with it. And then you got Beam, his right-hand man. I mean, Beam, your whole job is to preserve salary cap, and you got about $3.76 left of salary cap. You don't want to trade for Jalen Waddle? You think Keon Coleman's the answer? The dude's like Matt Damon and Goodwill Hunting. Tony Gonzalez said it right. He's too scared to cash in a winning lottery ticket. You got a great organization, great fan base. I mean, they should fire the whole organization besides Josh, but great fan base, new stadium, and you don't want to show up to work? Come on, man. We all got to put our big boy pants on and go to work. Anyway, sorry about the rant. I love what you guys are doing. I do think it's a good season. I do think they're going to win the Super Bowl this season. And, go Bills.
Confirmed.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
That's in a nutshell, though.
Happy
I hate
Thanksgiving,
everything.
Greg.
I want to fire the whole organization again, except Josh. I still think they're going to the Super Bowl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this. I hate to say it. This is just like never existed in the NFL. Like, I'm trying to think like the Brady Patriots, the Manning Broncos. Like, nobody has felt this way where they're like, the rest of the team could like be thrown off a cliff. Like, and I just look at now again, the team is the team, but just a crazy vibe that we have to put up with as Buffalo sports fans, honestly. So I'm glad that we had the crash out line for that man to get some therapy.
Yeah, guys, he said it. Sometimes you can't talk to your wife. You don't wanna freak out on your kids. You don't want to freak out on people that don't watch. So call us 716-226-6263, or you could text. That guy actually he texted us a voice memo. So so yeah, that was pretty nice. So yeah, if you want to pre-record your voice memo to really nail it, you could do that and send us that via text.
People want to get their take perfect, right, Don? So you call into this line, or you can message this line a voice message, 716-226-6263. Is that what we got?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want to stay? We'll get that graphic up.
We got madness. We got people breaking into the set.
If you want to get
Slick isn't managing it at all. It's
private number. *67 that, and you could do that. We'll read your text too. So yeah, we appreciate the calls. You know, it's and as long as I like that I didn't have to use any beeps for that one.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was a relief. And again,
We're out of beeps for November.
listen,
Thank God that month's ending.
WGR not picking up their phones, that's just fine by us. Listen, they got enough things to do over there at 500 Corporate Parkway. We will pick up the slack there. Speaking of picking up the slack, you may have seen the Scooby-Doo of it all. Welcome to the show, Mr. Nick Polinsky, our pop culture correspondent. You're going to have to carry twice the weight today, Nick, with Liz out.
No,
but we got a lot to get into right away.
So sorry to sneak on a show. I really thought we could have been stealthier about that.
Oh,
Would have been
I
hysterical.
love chaos.
Would have been hysterical if the camera cut back and Carson had turned into me.
Yes.
Wouldn't that? I would have started a conspiracy theory. Nick P and Carson are the same person.
Could you imagine?
Conspiracy corner.
I think it could.
On goes the tinfoil.
With that said, no conspiracies last night. It was just high quality
guys.
dancing and moving.
Guys, Dancing with the Stars. I am pleased to announce we have a Robert win.
Give it up for Bobby.
Robert Irwin.
Aussie.
Not only did he win the vote, he also got 3 10s on his dance last night. It was phenomenal. Liz M could not be here. She did give me a quote to read, and it is just 3 words. I knew it. And I think we all did, right? We all had Robert win.
She said I knew it, but I saw her story last night. She didn't seem to be too happy.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know. I'm
Liz
gonna
and
have to
I-
talk to her about that.
Liz and I, we do talk about it. So it was like, she was like, I could go either way. I'd be fine with it. For Alex Earl, it was like I was riding the Alex Earl hype train all season because she was legitimately doing great. And then at the last second, I was like, wait, I really don't like her, like, as a person. So I'm pleased with the Robert win. So top 3 of the night were Robert. Number 2 was Alex. And number 3 was Jordan Childs, who I came on and raved about last week.
Gotcha.
I believe predictions with convictions. I had Robert winning the whole thing, so we're good there.
Yep.
Well done.
Well done.
I had Alex in the number 2. I think I said Dylan Efron would be number 3,
believe
though.
So,
So
but, I mean,
that
that's
is
pretty good. If you were
it's L on
betting
my
on
part.
horses, you
Is
would have had a
Dylan Efron
trifecta
like
almost.
a monster introvert? Like they were talking about how good he looked, like with his shirt off yesterday, and he was begging to get his shirt on.
right.
Like it was very odd.
Well,
That's
I mean,
all I'm saying.
Didn't see
I
this.
feel
If
like
you-
Dancing with the Stars is full of like
By the way, let's
uncomfortable
introduce
moments.
producer Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
We got
What are you
producer
doing
Rachel
here?
over there on the 1s and 2s now as well, jumping in.
Don and I switched real quick.
I love that.
Yeah.
Just a lot of Scooby-Dooing.
There was a lot of negative feedback for Carrie Ann last night from the live crowd. I'm curious
that's
what you
true.
thought about that. She was going back and forth with them. I thought she was being appropriate. Not everything can be a 10 just because we're in the final episode.
I'm in agreement there. I think Carrie Ann's just been a problem all season. She's been like, nobody loves Carrie Ann.
I think
She's
there's a little
past.
bit of an issue with Dancing with the Stars. I feel like everybody loves to bring up Steve Irwin every single chance they get when Robert is like on
yeah.
camera. And I'm like, guys, let's chill with the dead dad narrative right now.
Even as a big Steve Irwin fan, I was kind of like hoping that wouldn't be a huge reason that propels him right to the finals.
And it kind of was.
Exactly.
I will
Felt
give you
like
that.
that way.
I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. I said I feel like we're really centering Robert's grief around his family. Let's him do some more joyful stuff. And to their credit, they did. It's so.
A tweet with 300,000 views from last night. Robert Irwin, we'd love to have you on this season of Dancing with the Stars. Awesome, mate. ABC, we're going to bring up your dad being dead. Robert, oh, okay. Like at the beginning or the intro? All the time.
Literally every single
the
episode.
whole time.
Dude,
Now,
his
again,
Instagram comments,
I get it.
full.
That's his connection to our world is through
Sure.
his dad, etc. He's now building out his own legacy where maybe we don't have to mention that it's like, oh, we're channeling your dad like through you so often. It just seems like, I don't know if the word is disingenuous because I think they were being emotionally like supportive of him and stuff, but it just seems kind of like a clickbaity-ish.
Yeah, they did the same thing years ago when Bindi was on too, right?
Yeah.
It was like.
so what was Bindy's result?
Didn't she have a
She also
cameo?
won.
in-
She won.
Yeah, she
won
also
too? What?
Yes.
I saw his post.
All right,
Yeah.
this is
That's absurd.
yeah, this is
But also, can we mention that like their mom raised them very well, and
Yes.
she's been supporting them the entire time.
100%.
Like,
And she
can we thank her too?
she and both the children still do amazing stuff at the Australia Zoo, which by the way,
Exactly.
Steve Irwin opened up in the 90s. I think Robert's probably approaching the same amount of time zookeeping at the Australia Zoo that his dad did since he opened it.
They were rooting
So
for
if we
him.
can't just get some props for the kids
Yeah,
for
for
doing
sure.
their own thing this whole 2 decades, I don't know what we're doing. I would love to visit that zoo someday. But
Anytime there's good news about Australia, I'm always so happy for
me
you,
too,
Slick.
man.
Right.
Thank you, dude.
Had anyone seen the movie Zookeeper starring what's his name?
Matt
Kevin
James?
James?
Or no,
Yes.
Yeah, I think
I was
that-
thinking if we bought a zoo.
We bought a zoo.
Yeah.
Another good one.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on from Dancing with the Stars, I'm satisfied with that.
Who's the target for next season?
Yeah,
of
who's the
Dancing with
live
the Stars?
odds like to be
Who's
on
like
the cast?
number one? Like who would be their number one get? Like Caitlin Clark.
That would be a good one.
Oh,
I
she'd be
love
good.
seeing
I mean,
athletes on Dancing with the
mid-season,
Stars.
Athletes are typically pretty good. I forgot that I didn't know that Baron Davis lost in episode 1 this year when I saw
Baron
them dancing.
Davis was on
Baron
Dancing
Davis
with
was
the
on Dancing with the
Stars?
Stars, and he was eliminated on episode 1.
My boy, no.
I think if they could get like one actress on there, I'd say Liz Manente.
Yes,
a good choice.
of course.
I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but I think Florence Pugh would be cool too.
I
Florence
do
Pugh
like
good.
She's
She's too
probably
big
way
right
too
now to do
big.
Dancing with the Stars. You kind of have to
Probably.
be. You either have to be on your way up through like a reality or TV
Right.
sphere, or truth be
Like-
told, on like kind of like a
downward
from your
spiral.
movie.
I
If
feel
you're
it,
like
Like Danielle Fishel, that
Right.
was a
That was perfect.
home run out of the park signing for Dancing with the Stars. That's the
Correct.
exact kind of person who should be on Dancing with the Stars.
But like if you're headlining an Avengers movie, I don't know that that's
Yes,
like
yes.
What about like Macaulay Culkin?
that'd be
Ooh,
good.
Yeah.
yeah, although I feel like
not on
he doesn't like the
downward-
limelight.
I don't think
that's why he
he,
wouldn't be
I
a
don't
fit.
think
He's
he
just
really
not
has a
that public.
downward either, but that would probably be a huge get.
What
for
about
that.
Brenda Song, his wife?
Yeah, that'd be a good
That'd be
one,
a good one.
Yeah, London Tipton.
Indeed.
Yes, I love
Shout
that.
out London.
Shout out to the
Shout out
Pringle.
London.
Oh, I had
Sweet
a good
Life
one too.
on deck.
Yeah, that is man.
Hannah Montana.
Steph and Cody.
I don't think she
What
was
was
in
the
Hannah
biggest one
Montana.
they ever did? Was it Hannah Montana Experiences the Sweet Life on Deck?
With
they
Zach
did,
and Cody.
They did.
With
They
Zach
did.
and
No,
they
it was
did.
like-
Hannah Montana experiences the sweet life
No.
of Waverly.
Oh, Waverly
Yes,
Place.
the
They tied in
Wizards
Wizards
ran
They
too.
did a three-way.
I
tie.
forgot about that.
It was crazy, and it was my
They did a
favorite thing.
menage.
That is pretty
A menage
crazy.
a trois.
Who's the Wizards of Waverly Place again?
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez. Okay, there we go. Yeah,
All right.
wow. All coming
Jinx.
from that tree.
That was crazy.
Speaking of things getting booted back up, Nick P.
Scrubs. Scrubs is coming back, y'all.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Scrubs
though.
left.
One, it bothers me that they all look the same.
Yeah.
It just shows how like money
I was
like
gonna
can
say, it
literally
looked
preserve
like-
you at an age.
Yeah.
Two, I just hate the lack of creativity we have in the modern world.
I'm in agreement,
And
man.
I know that people want sure things. I know that they like nostalgia, and I know that it was happening in the 2000s too. Like they were bringing things back from 70s and 80s. It just feels like nobody has a good original
Right.
idea.
I will
anymore.
say this to Scrubs. I don't give a shit. I've seen Scrubs. I've seen a good amount
Scrubs
of
is
Scrubs.
great.
It's hilarious, but I don't know that I care enough to see it back.
Scrubs is up there. I want to just say this real quick. Some people will say it's just their top comedy. I think it's probably top 3 in a comedy that can kind of like pull at your emotional heartstrings, if
Of
that
course.
makes sense.
That
Like because
makes perfect
they have
sense.
some very serious episodes where things happen at the hospital, or they'll have a patient, or they'll have like there was one spoiler alert for like Scrubs like season 6 or whatever. There was something going through the hospital and they lost like 4 patients at once, and like
Yeah.
Dr. Cox basically had like an alcoholic.
Rabies.
He had an alcoholic like meltdown, like
Sounds
essentially,
like
and they were really
really
like treating it like, oh my god, like like this could happen, like, and it was really a good way to show that even though it is all laughs and giggles, like on the fringe of the show, that serious things were happening. in
I
this
respect.
hospital.
I respect it when a comedy can get serious.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't talk to me about Futurama and Jurassic Park. though.
I
I'm
love
still crying.
Futurama.
When was the last episode of Scrubs on the air?
I want to. Well, they did a weird thing where they booted everybody. They did kind of like The Office, where they got rid of the
Right.
main people and they kept it going for a year or two, and then it sucked. If I want to say that Scrubs ended in 2010 to 2012 window.
I was
Gotcha,
gonna say like
okay.
2013.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Holy shit! 2009, May 6th.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
been a
that's
while,
actually what I
16
would have
years.
guessed, kind of around there.
And let's face it, I mean, JD and Turk, they're named Zach Braff and Donald Faison.
Yes.
I mean, they've basically been doing commercials together for the last 15
It's
years.
just guy love
Like,
between
the
two
T-Mobile,
dudes.
they're doing everything. Yeah, just two dudes. Who doesn't love a little bromance? And those two that's a top bromance in all time.
Yes, absolutely. Probably second only to me and Slick.
Yes, for sure.
Aw.
And third to you and Slick at 2, and then you and Khalil Shakir at 1.
Absolutely.
True.
Nobody has any
Absolutely.
kind
Love
of
with your
Time.
custom handshake and
Yeah.
everything
Does
else
anybody
there.
know that lore?
Nobody does. So
Well,
they
that's what we
might
do.
now.
We bring it. That's what we do on the show Trainwreck today. We bring things to the surface that
To
you,
the forefront.
sitting at home in your cubicle, on the road, tuning in live, didn't know about. But huge shout out to everyone tuning in live.
Speaking of which,
YouTube, Twitter,
to bring to
heard
the
about
forefront.
Trainwreck Sports.
breaking news.
What? Is it
What-
actually breaking?
It is. Brandon Cooks will be wearing Elijah Moore's number 18 for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh man. Is it possible he like saw him like getting some early warm-ups this morning, like in 18? And he's like, what's up with that? He's like, got some bad news for you, Elijah. Yeah.
Not the accent.
Speaking of bad news for Diddy.
I was gonna say there are a
Yes.
couple of things on my list that could be. Yeah, so 50 Cent is producing a documentary.
Now, real
Of course, it's 50 Cent.
50 Cent. I'm cutting you off before you even get out of the gate here, and I apologize. 50 Cent, Diddy documentary. We were talking about this in the chat yesterday because obviously Netflix purchased this. When was it? Like 6 to 12 months ago?
A while ago.
So because this
Diddy
is
was
something
still,
that
like,
50
under
Cent
fire,
has been
right.
working on as like a hobby, essentially.
No,
This
50 Cent
man
has been working on this for
hates Diddy.
They
years.
hate, like, and you have to understand that 50 Cent treats the internet like it's real life.
Yes.
Where if you wrong him in any way whatsoever, he will pursue you. Like, if you've seen some of the ways that 50 Cent collects money from people who owe him money, like, it has been legitimately blockbuster. So the fact that he has all this stuff on Diddy, Dead Rights, and this is coming out on Netflix, anticipation can't be measured, Nick P.
It's like a Drake Kendrick beef. That's like freaking.
Yeah.
But
He
like
spoiling
hates
over.
that guy.
intensified because this has been going on since like what, the 90s, that he's hated this man.
Rightfully
Like since
so.
he
A
first
lot of
met
people
him.
hate Diddy.
I'm not gonna come on here and be able to be like, man, is it kind of fucked up that he hates Diddy so much? Because that's
No, because like
Who
it's
wouldn't?
warranted and
It's
So many people hate Diddy.
It's like in
for
style.
good reason.
right.
It's in style. to hate
And
Diddy so
not
much
only
right
do
now.
so many people hate Diddy, 50 Cent hates so many people. Hey, Floyd, I dare you to read one here page of this Harry Potter book.
Dude, that was crazy. 50 Cent is a generational hater. When we look at the haters of all time, Mount Rushmore probably.
He's
Oh,
like
definitely.
number one hater.
Him and maybe Bret Hart is probably on there.
Dude, his feud with Rand, like if you ever look up, I'll refer this, look up Trap Lore Ross, history of 50 Cent's
Oh
beefs.
my God, yes.
Because the way he attacks people on the internet and like just does stuff, like again, you could say that's right or wrong or whatever. He has no holds barred.
No
There's
holds
literally
barred.
no holds barred. He's gonna embarrass you. He's gonna keep you in the limelight. He's gonna let people know that you owe him money.
He'll go at your
Until it goes
family.
away.
He'll buy tickets to your show.
And he has a catch line.
Does he?
Yeah. And no matter what he says, no matter what the amount, no matter what happens, I'm gonna need the money by Monday. That's it. That's just it. That's just it. It doesn't matter if it's Thursday night at midnight when he's running you through a gauntlet or something. I'm gonna need the money by Monday.
So we know how the beefs usually start
Yeah.
there, yeah.
And people pay up more often than not because
So-
they don't want to be scandals.
So you mentioned Netflix buying his doc. Are they whitewashing it for Diddy
I
in
don't
some
think they're-
capacity?
They're definitely doing some production stuff so that it reflects like what they would have put out there, but they're taking the meat and bones of the 50 Cent, right?
Correct. Yes. The way it seems to me is like we are just maybe gonna make sure it fits within like our guidelines,
Standards,
Right.
etc. Yeah, like.
but we're not
Like
gonna
if you
say
gave 50 Cent free reign to do a
Yeah,
doc,
that's
and
probably
he'd
not
be
the
like,
best
here
idea.
comes the little diddler. Like, you know, here comes
Exactly.
like right out of the gate. Like, you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
You probably would have gotten footage like, of the
Yes,
freak-offs.
it matches. So they're gonna make sure it matches like all of their rating stuff and whatnot. But no, it seems like 50 Cent can just go ham on Diddy.
I think, and we don't
No,
like
no Diddy.
Oh no.
we don't like to decompartmentalize, but I think that in this case, it's almost like 50 Cent is Trainwreck Sports and Netflix is the Bruckman of it all. Like they need to make sure like it's just
Yeah,
perfect,
pretty
it's
much.
the perfect out product. That's exactly what we got going on.
So speaking
that's
of
exactly what we got
speaking
going on
of
here.
perfect outputs, I
Are
want
we
to talk
Nick
about.
No, 50 Cent song, go.
I got it. Speaking of
Really?
perfect outputs, I want to talk about Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, geez. This one put me through an absolute blender. I couldn't believe this.
So Kate Beckinsale was just on Jimmy Kimmel Live to talk about her new movie coming out. It's called Wildcat. But the story itself is kind of wild. So Kate Beckinsale has this daughter, Lily Sheen, and her daughter has a boyfriend, as many daughters do. Kate Beckinsale goes on Jimmy Kimmel and says, hey, we've just been having a difficult time. My mother, back in July died of cancer, and my father also died January of last year. So she's going through it. So the only bright spot has been coming from my daughter's boyfriend, which kind of a weird thing to say.
It's like, some emotional
interesting-
comfort. Maybe
interesting wording.
he's achieving something.
The most
Right.
unbelievable part of the story so far is that the daughter has a boyfriend. So
Okay, Rachel.
Yeah, wait, what's
What?
wrong with dating Kate Beckinsale's daughter? Is she crazy?
No, I'm just saying like it's dating today is
It is a little crazy.
a shit show.
All right. Well, anyway,
Imagine a family outing with Kate Beckinsale. though. Come on.
I want to
I
read
love
you.
that.
I want
An
to read you the
underworld
exact
I'd
quote.
like to be involved in.
Me
Oh.
too.
I want to read you the exact quote from Kate Beckinsale. We've had a tough couple of years. Both my parents passed away within the last few years, and literally the only bright spot in the whole time came from him. He laid 2 eggs in a week, is what the bright spot was. What the hell? So Kimmel starts pushing. He's like, "Hey, what do you mean he laid an egg?" She says he produced an egg from his body that had a shell and a yolk. He went to the bathroom, then was very
The
surprised to
shell
find.
and a yolk is unbelievable.
He went to the
I
bathroom.
thought for sure this is a metaphor.
No,
No,
that's so
he
true.
went to the bathroom, then was very surprised to find that he'd laid an egg. I got very involved with this because I really did need a distraction because everything was so horrible. She was genuinely scared when the incident happened. She described the laid egg as a hard-boiled one. It kind of cooked inside of him.
She doesn't mean a kidney stone?
No, she means an egg. So she says, okay, at first
You
I
know
thought
where kidney stones come out of, right?
Well, yes.
That-
I
I
know where
don't think he
kidney
laid an
stones
egg
come
out of
out.
that. Hopefully
Can you
not.
imagine a kidney stone that big?
I want to. So years ago,
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
my father had a kidney stone.
Oh, Jesus.
We did not know this at the time. We just thought he was having stomach pain. It's like he's groaning. Oh,
You only get this
you
on
know?
Trainwreck today,
my,
please.
my mother tells him, Dan, just roll over and fart. And then he went to the hospital and they were like, yeah, you have a kidney stone. Months later, my mother gets not 1, but 2 kidney stones. And I've never seen a man more vindicated than my father.
Did your
saying,
dad
"Kim,
tell your mom to fart?
roll over and fart.
Yeah, yeah.
Did she do it?
It did not work. But anyway, so
So
she
he
says,
laid one
okay,
egg.
and this is a little
Back
bit,
to the egg.
she says, this is a little bit embellished. Obviously, this doesn't happen. So there's-
what?
there was a lot. There was a lot going on in my family. There was a lot going on in my family. So I kind of went, okay, boyfriend's laid an egg, whatever. And then a week later, my daughter was flying back to New York, which is where I got
wasn't even there for the egg.
I got a text that says, oh my God, he's done it again. Now he's really freaking out. And he's allergic to tree nuts. So we've had some emergencies. But this is more intense than a tree nut emergency.
What?
Okay, now that I'm
Is
learning
this
more,
woman on drugs?
now I'm
Is she
learning
okay?
more about this accident.
Not the egg
I have to think that this was a nice move by the potential son-in-law to make Kate Beckinsale feel better. She was never there but to egg for either event. They were spread out.
I said to him, is this some kind of attention-seeking thing? Are you putting eggs up your bottom? I think it's quite hard to put an egg up your bottom and then get it whole without
Well,
injuring
if it's
the
hard-
egg.
if
Well,
it's
she
hard-
said
But
it's
she
hard-boiled.
hasn't-
She said it was
hasn't-
hard-boiled.
She hasn't seen the egg come out of the bum.
No,
It sounded like she did.
she's okay. So
Oh, no, he went to the
she
bathroom.
says
You're
the
right.
second time it happened, her daughter sent her the photos, showed them to Kimmel, and Kimmel's just going like, "Oh my word, what do I do about this?"
She showed him to Kimmel.
He said, "Your daughter's boyfriend is like the Easter Bunny." She provided no information.
What
Oh
is
my God,
going
this
on
one
right
is just wild to me.
What is that?
So Beckinsale says, she communicated with several doctors about the matter, and all of them basically said that it was some sort of complicated masturbation thing, which it wasn't.
Oh.
So it's my favorite thing he's ever done, and I really like him anyway, but it's been a while, and I'm ready for another one.
I'm ready for another egg.
Is this woman okay? What is happening in this woman's
I think
life?
there's something fishy with her and the guy because she goes, it's my favorite thing he's ever done, and I really like him anyway, regardless of if he laid the egg. I feel like
Well,
they're
that's
in
a little
on this.
PR. That's
I feel
a little
like,
PR
I feel like
cleanup.
no, I feel like
Because
they're in on this.
Well, he doesn't want to read the. She doesn't want him to read the interview later and be like, "Oh, she only
Nick,
likes
when
me
you
because I laid
first
the egg."
told me about this, I thought you were describing the plot of a movie.
No, this is the thing that happened like last night.
This would be great marketing for a movie.
It would be. That would be such a funny Easter movie.
Oh, yeah, like the guy on the island.
Yes,
It's like-
precisely.
What's that one where that guy kills Santa and like assumes his identity?
Oh, is that
The Santa Claus?
Yes,
Yes,
that one.
Tim Allen.
It's like
Tim
that.
Allen.
Tim Allen, yes. And then like
Did he
that
kill
would be
Santa?
I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
he scared him off.
Oh, yeah. like Santa was definitely
Santa
out
fell
of
off
commission.
No,
his
after
roof.
that
I
scene.
think he did
But like he
accidentally
didn't
kill
play
him.
it off like, oh, I murdered. Did
Fell
they
off the
actually
roof.
say in that scene,
He
I
killed him.
murdered Santa?
He fell off
Yeah.
the roof.
He fell off the roof,
Is what
yeah.
the story
It
goes.
was his time, allegedly, according to the elves. And like apparently, whenever that Santa dies, whoever kills him assumes.
Oh, yeah,
his
so
It
Yeah.
is, at the
identity.
time was up to the elves. I feel like they would have killed
Not
Santa
to be
a
confused-
long time ago.
not to
They're
be
just sitting there
confused-
grinding.
I mean, yeah, like revolt,
Yeah, seriously,
let's go.
unionize.
unionize.
The elves don't union. They got owned by
They're-
they got
For
owned by
yourself,
Hulk
us
Hogan.
short
loyal to the
people.
soil.
Yeah, they're loyal to soil for sure.
So I just
Not to be confused with the Santa Claus 3, the escape clause.
Yes.
do we think that Kate Beckinsale's daughter and her boyfriend were just playing like a prank on her, and she like just believed it entirely.
Yes.
I think so. How old is Kate Beckinsale?
I want to say like mid-50s.
Yeah,
There could
probably.
be.
I
or
want to
this
put
is-
something in context for you. How often have you like joked with a family member or
52.
something to make them feel better? And then they went and told the story to like someone else, and you're like,
Yeah.
I made that up because
Yes.
like in that one situation, like this is pandemic. Now again, it
He
wasn't
lives
until you
with
got
the pennies,
deep into
right?
the interaction where they kind of like lay that it was made up, literally.
They did it twice. They were like, "Hey, by
Yeah.
the way, here's a picture of the egg."
And now they have to keep up the lie because she just told it to
Right.
all of America and Jimmy
It's
Kimmel.
good though because he knows if anytime he makes Kate Beckinsale mad, he can just take an egg out of the fridge, go to the bathroom, and say, "You're not gonna believe what happened."
I'm just so confused about
I like that she was like, "Is this an attention thing?
Yeah.
Are
What's
you
good-
putting them up there?"
What's good
Sorry,
with the
Slade.
picture she sent? Like, was it the egg like coming out of his bum?
Apparently, it's
I
just
think
the egg after
No,
the
it
fact.
have to be after.
Like,
Oh, then yeah, that's the most
where
gullible
is
woman
it
on earth.
existing? Like,
I
where
love
is
the
this
fact that
picture
you
taken?
think that they sent Kate Beckinsale like a photo of like the egg like breaching his
Well,
butt.
like,
Like, they're
how-
like, see, it's real.
well, that would be like
Yeah,
a
no,
way to
definitely
sell
not.
it.
Definitely not.
Just
And then
holding
show
it.
it to Kimmel.
Look.
Check it out, Jim.
That's what I had in my mind. But just like it's holding an egg up and taking a photo. Look, it happened again, Kate. Like it's just like, oh my god, it happened again.
If that was
That's
a prank,
crazy.
I'd never be more mortified if I were
This
that
is the
guy.
most gullible woman to walk this earth, if that's the case.
Shout out Underworld, great movie for sure.
Speaking
Shout
of great
out-
movies,
What?
speaking of great movies,
Yeah.
Rush Hour.
Yeah, green, lit.
Rush Hour's coming back, guys. Rush Hour 4.
Don't
We
know
don't
how I
need to
feel
get into
about that.
how it happened, but know that it's happening.
What's the top? What's the
Trump?
what's the top joke from like Rush Hour when you think back on it?
I
Is
haven't
it
seen
the-
Rush Hour?
No one can understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, like when they're going back and forth like that.
Exactly that one.
I mean, that was very '90s humor. That's not nowadays humor. That's all I'm saying.
You ever seen?
Who's on first? You. I'm you.
Yes.
You ever seen the compilation of like Jackie Chan's bloopers, and he keeps saying, trying to say freeze, and he keeps saying cheese.
Yes.
Oh,
Over and
I've
over.
seen those. Yeah, those are cute.
The Rush Hour 2 blooper reel
Yes.
is probably amongst the top blooper reels of all time.
For sure, second only to Trainwreck Today.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
not-
speaking of Trainwreck Today, the show that we are on, it might be making an appearance soon on LOL Buffalo Show.
yeah, that's true.
We'll see if things can, if we can get the script, like
I'm
some of
working
the
on
stuff
it.
in studio correct. We all know.
What do you, dude? We shot it last week. What are you talking about?
Or did we?
Did we?
Yes. Well,
All right, you both are not good at playing this up, but that's okay.
I'm clearly not in it,
Anyways,
though.
wrapping up
It's a
on
live
Trainwreck
show.
today. Huge weekend ahead. Again, we have Thanksgiving tomorrow. We will be at Batavia Downs on Friday, Slick.
Indeed, we will. Big Sabres tilt 4 p.m. there, and then there's some sort of ale festival going on as well.
Yeah, so let me make sure I have the details correctly. We actually have a bar crawl, beer crawl going on at Batavia Downs, and Nerds Gone Wild. The ultimate
At
party
Batavia
starters
Downs.
at Batavia
So
Downs.
joining
This
us
is Black
at Batavia
Friday,
Downs
yes.
Friday and joining us in Pittsburgh on Sunday. These nerds going wild never stop.
It's going to be a big Nerds weekend ahead, for
Big
sure.
nerds
So make
weekend.
sure
I
you
might
check
have
it
to
out.
throw my glasses on. Oh,
Batavia
wait.
Downs Friday. Now you're just a glasses guy. That's all you are.
Oh,
I
come
think
the
on,
glass
man.
is
Shout out Nerds Gone Wild.
Thank
Shout
you,
out
sir.
Game Day Buffalo, who will be going down to Pittsburgh on Sunday with, looking to get a big win. Any final thoughts before we sign off here, folks, on Trainwreck today? Thanksgiving Eve edition.
Don't lay an egg this weekend.
no more eggs. That's for Easter. Only turkey.
Do turkeys lay
Which I'm
eggs?
terrified of turkeys.
I
fun fact.
I would assume.
Me too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Don't end up in cranberry sauce. Make sure you have a great weekend. And obviously, you start that by having a
Good day now.
Nick, that was the wrong camera.
Well.
Sometimes I do it to that one too, just in case.